Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever wanted to ask someone what they're doing, like right now? It's one of the most common things we do in conversation. And today, we're going to dive into the simple formula to get it perfect every single time. Okay, so picture this. You see a friend looking at their phone and smiling. How do you ask what's going on? Or you hear that sound outside. How do you ask if it's raining? All these little moments share one simple grammatical key, and we are about to find it. The tool we use for this is called the present continuous. And really, it's your key to talking about this very moment, to ask about actions that are happening as we speak. Now, you know what's so cool about this? It's how simple the change is. You can take a statement, something like, "It is raining," and with just a little flip, it becomes a question. Is it raining? And just like that, you're not just stating a fact anymore. You're kicking off a conversation. So how do we actually build these questions without just guessing? Well, it turns out there's a super simple recipe for it, a formula that works every single time. Let's break it down. It really is just 3 easy steps. First, you pick your starter, am, is, or are. Second, you pop in the subject. That's who or what you're asking about. And third, you add the main action verb with ing on the end. That's it. That is the entire recipe. So, how do you pick the right starter word? Well, it all depends on your subject. Am is kind of special. It only ever goes with I. Simple enough, right? Then, is for any single person or thing, like he, she, it, or even a name, like Ben. And are is for you and for any group, like they or your parents. Okay, let's build one together right now. Let's say you want to ask you about the action of listening. Okay, our subject is you, so we know we have to start with are. Then comes the subject, you. Then the verb listen, plus ing. And just like that, you have a perfect question. Are you listening? See? And this pattern works for any subject you can think of. Notice how is he working easily becomes is Ben working? It's the exact same rule, just a more specific subject. Or for a group, are your parents watching TV? The formula just holds up every single time. Awesome. So now you can ask any yes or no question about what's happening. But what if you need more? What if you want the juicy details? That's where our next set of tools comes in. Okay, this is my favorite part because it's so simple. To get those extra details, you just give your question a little upgrade. All you do is add a word like what, where, why, or who to the very beginning. The rest of our 3-step formula? It stays exactly the same. Just look at the massive difference this one little word makes. Is he working? That's just going to get you a yes or no. But add why. Why is he working? And now you're asking for a reason. You're no longer asking if something is happening, you're asking for the story behind it. Let's fire off a few more. What are the children doing? You're asking about their activity. Why are you wearing a coat? You want a reason. Who are you waiting for? You're asking for a specific person. It's an incredibly powerful way to guide the conversation where you want it to go. Okay, we've totally mastered asking the questions. Now, how do we answer them? Well, in a real conversation, we usually use short, quick answers. So let's see how that works. You want to know the trick to answering perfectly? It's so easy. You just mirror the question. If a question starts with, are you, your answer will use am. Yes, I am, or no, I'm not. If it starts with is he, you answer with is. Yes, he is. Or no, he isn't. You're basically just borrowing the first word from the question. It's such a clean and simple pattern. So think about that question, is it raining? The question uses is, so the short answer uses it too. No, it isn't. Boom, done. It's that simple, clear, quick, and perfectly correct. And what's really great is that a short answer can be the perfect springboard for more information. No, they aren't. Directly answers the question, but then you can naturally add more details, like they're staying with me. This is exactly how real conversations flow. So there you have it. We've broken down how to ask and answer questions about this very moment. You've got the formula, you've got the tools, which leaves us with one final thought, using the very grammar we just explored. What are you learning next? Keep that curiosity going. Thanks for joining me.